Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well. My name is Maxime Gauthier, I'm the game designer of Hellbringer, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna be playing with the Alchemist. So I've got a request to show this new class, and this is what this video is gonna be about. So without further ado, let's just get started. And here we are. I'm just gonna try to move a little bit my microphone. So what I will do, so usually I just like start playing, but this time I'm just like gonna set up all the game. So together we're just gonna do everything. So if you do not wish to take a quick look, well, just look at the timestamp, and you'll be able to just skip that. And if you ever like what you see there, the actually right now while I'm recording, the game is live on GameFound. So if you would like to get the game or support my work, because I'm doing all of that alone, well, you can just go there and pledge anything you'd like to get. So that's it. All right. So another request was to actually use some of the add-ons. So I do have the deck holder, which is there. So this one is an old version. So the new one is going to be much higher. So the sleeved card is going to fit. I do have the dice over here. So this one is the old one in it's actually, whoop, I'm just looking at my little table here. So there you go. So this one over here is in wood, and the new ones, the black ones, are actually in acrylic. So this is what it's actually going to be. Right. And yeah, so you have the stat counter over here. So this is a prototype. This has been done in a 3D printer. This one is kind of big. It's going to be a little bit smaller, and the wheels are a little bit difficult to roll. So this is going to be fixed eventually. But right now, this is how it's going to work. So I'm going to use this instead of the markers to just show my stat. This is actually really hard to see because the numbers gonna be painted white. But right now, you can see it, there's no paint at all because this is a prototype. But yeah, so the new one's gonna have that, so it's gonna be a little bit easier to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So and finally, I'm using the cardboard tokens here. So this is from the metal coins add-ons. So this one is in cardboard. This is the old one, but the new stuff is going to be only available in metal. So I'm going to be using that also. So everything is already just placed. I do have, there you go. I do have all the cards placed. So I do have the core game, the expansion one, which is Loot and Merchant. I do have the events, which is Quest and Event expansion. And finally, the new Bestiary and Forbidden Spells. So I'm going to set up the game. Nothing is not set up, but nothing is, it's all going to be random. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe I'm gonna get destroyed like first run. I don't know if that that is so. Well, that's just gonna be it. That's gonna be the video. But yeah, the only constraint that I will be doing for this video is using the Alchemist. So usually you can take, you can take a look at your hand and choose between the class that you would like because you have more affinity with something. But yeah, so I'm just gonna use the Alchemist. So I'm gonna take the starter elixir and go ahead and pick the Alchemist, and all the rest is just gonna be placed over here. And so here is the Alchemist. So I'm just gonna set up everything here. So this is 4, this is 2, this is 0, and this is 6. There you go. And here I'm gonna have to take a quick look. And yeah, so I'm gonna get back at this a little bit later. So I'm not gonna explain everything. I'm just gonna explain the setup, so how it actually working. So here is the common draw pile. We have the event pile here. This is the monster pile, starter monster, elite monster. Here we've got the elite combat card, the combat card with the showdown card, which is actually just like variant for these cards. We have all the tome, the town portals, and finally we've got the stairway that we're going to be using because we have the quest and event expansion. So I'm just gonna try to be a little bit more comfortable here. So first, what we need to do is to shuffle all these decks. Of course, they have been already done. So we're gonna take 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are my first starter cards. So I'm gonna have a total of 4. So this is not optimal for an Alchemist, and I'm really sorry if you have any like difficulty to see. Problem is I don't have like a super great lighting setups, so sometimes there's some glare on the cards, so I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try to show you everything if possible. All right, and and I need to activate the mule, so I'm just gonna show you here. So the mule here is a card that act like a player card, not a player card, a player hand. So you have to draw 4 cards. So this is what I'm gonna do, and the mule's gonna have all these cards equipped to it. So I'm just gonna place it here and place these cards here. I'm gonna come back at it later. So with that done, now I'm gonna start creating our dungeon. So here, that, here. So how it works. So you take the common draw pile and you will take a total of, this is, I think it's 3 card per plus 2. So it's, if I remember correctly, yeah, this is my game and I don't remember. This is stupid, but I've just changed the the ratio recently, so this is why I'm saying that. So usually it's 2 cards plus 3 per player, so that's going to be a total of 5. And I'm going to create a total of 4 piles. There you go. All the rest is going to be considered as the 5th pile. Right? After that, into each of these, I'm going to place a combat card. So this is 1 per player. And usually you'd have to shuffle. I'm just not going to use these showdown cards. But yeah. So this can be placed aside. Now we have to take the tome card. So we're gonna place the tome 2 at the very beginning, and you'll see that there's no tome 1. This is because when you read the campaign rulebook, the first one is always just applied. This is like the beginning of the scenario, so it's always read. This is why there's no card there. So you always start with 2, 3, 4, and finally 5. After that, we're gonna add the town portals. So these are from the Loot and Merchant expansion. So you're gonna add one onto the second here, 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 and finally the last one is gonna be placed after a bunch of cards on the top of the common draw pile. So you're gonna have to take, if I remember correctly, again, this has been a new stuff, so I don't remember exactly. I think this is 12 cards. If this is not correct, well, you can just take a look at the rule book. 6, 9, 12. So this is 12 cards, and we place the town portal just between that, and we are placing it back. Right? And finally, we have to take the Elite Combat. So we're going to put it onto the third pile. And now we have to shuffle all of these. And just before, I just want to, make it a little bit more visual there. So all these piles are going to be shuffled, and we're going to place a stairway at the very end of each. So I'm just going to shuffle them. And sometimes the cards are actually like on both sides, so you can actually see this is normal. So you just don't have to look at what is happening here, and you just stop when you feel that you shuffle enough. There you go. Here, and finally the last one. Now, we're going to place all of these piles on top of the stairway, like I just said. So, just to explain a little bit more of what we're doing. So, on each of these piles, this is considered like a level of the game. So this one is going to be like for the graveyard, and after that, at the very end, we're going to reach the bottom, and we're going to go deeper. And the goal is to go deeper and deeper, and to eventually get to the demon, which is over here, and we need to kill the succubus. So at the very end, at the last stairway, we're going to be able to make her appear, and our goal is to reach her and kill her. So the last pile is going to be placed on top of the common draw pile here. And we're going to do the same thing for all the other piles. And there you go. So your dungeon is approximately, I don't know if I spell it correctly, I think not, but it's supposed to be around these number of piles. So there's all of that is just not used. So a lot of people told me there's so many cards, why do you just keep them all stacked? So when we reach the demon, eventually we might go deeper into this stack of pile, and we will always draw some cards from under the common draw pile. This is why the deck holder is so useful. So you could theoretically remove a bunch and just place them aside, and you might never use this. And if you does, well, you could just take back the pile that you just removed and use it again. So anyway, so this is the dungeon that we've just created. Now we will select our class. This is done normally at the very end. So what I will do is that I will select something here. So I'm just going to try to zoom in. Maybe this one a little bit better. Not that much. So just over here, I know that you guys can't actually see what the text is, but I'm just going to try to explain. So we've got 3 level of perks, and each of them can only be used once during our play. So the last one, the third perk, is really strong, and since we're doing a quick game, we won't be able to use it. So I'm just going to move it like that, and now that it's done, so I can select between the level 1 or level 2. So level 1 is scientist. +1 under the common dropout for each potion you have in hand, and the other one is unstable concoction. So you need to remove 1 XP from the to pick 1 potion from the common draw pile. So I'm gonna use research scientist research. I don't know why it's called that. It's supposed to be like scientific research or something like that, but whatever. I'm gonna fix it eventually. Yeah. So here, so we have our perk. So I'm just gonna put it in my head right now. And now we have the 3 starter items. So we can select one of them. And if we want to sacrifice one of these cards here, so we could actually get a second one. So I'm just going to take a quick look. So seismic shock is bad for me. So I'm just going to destroy it. And there. So I'm going to place it on the remove pile. And I will be able to select 2 cards. So what I will do is take the Alchemist knife, and I'm going to use the Alchemist explosive potion. The other one is just placed aside. So we do have all of these cards here. So we just keep everything in hand except for the perk, which we just place it here. And everything else is in your hand. And this is normal to have 6 card in hand. My limit is 6, but it doesn't affect that. Usually you'll have like 5 cards in hand plus the starter elixir, which will give you like a total of 6 cards. This is normal. This is because we are getting the starter elixir for free because we're playing a quick game. So this is my hand. Here is the location card. So we're just going to put that aside for now because when we go deeper, we're going to get back at these. Here we can place the mule. So this is what she got. And yeah, last thing we have to do, the elite monsters. So we just have to shuffle them and place them aside. There we go. Now, the monster drop piles, we have to shuffle it, which I already did, and place it on the left side here. The starter monster, we shuffle them. And now the last thing that we have to do is to apply the tome and the graveyard effect. So to do so, I'm just going to take a quick look at the graveyard over here. So what it does is that you shuffle the starter monsters and you draw 2 plus 2 per player. So this is going to be a total of 4 cards. And I'm going to place them on top of the monster draw pile, and all the rest of these starter monster are placed aside. After that, the graveyard says that you need to draw 3 cards from the monster draw pile. So that's going to be 3 cards over here. And that the game is all set. Oops. Didn't move everything. I hate that when that happens. All right. So now we're going to place the monster according to our site. So this is the enemy board. So there's 2 sections. There's 3 if you're playing in co-op. So I'm not going to explain that. But yeah. So you have the inside and the out of sight section. We'll have to take a quick look at the monster. So let's just see one here. So they have like this little icon here, this eye icon. So this is their site, and we're taking a look and compare it to our own site, which is actually right now 4. So we compare it. If it's equal or higher, we do have them in sight. If not, the enemy is out of sight. It will be placed behind, and we won't be able to attack them. All right, so everything is placed. Now the game's ready. Perfect. So it's always start with the player first, and after that, that's gonna be the enemy turn. They're gonna roll this little dice to know what happens, and after that, it's gonna go back to us, and that's gonna rotate to eventually get to the demon that we need to kill. So, um, let's jump right in. So I'm gonna try to just explain one last thing. So this here is gonna be explained when something's happened. We do have here the event, the quest and event expansion here. So we need to draw before we start playing our turn. We need to draw one card on top of this pile here. So we found a trapped sarcophagus. So we need to remove one card from our hand. This is not good. So I'm going to remove the Swarm of Crow. And this card is going to be placed over here, which is actually the discard pile here. And yeah, so I do have 5 cards left. So one thing I could just say before I start playing, and I'm gonna stop, I swear. So in this game, you have to be careful. If you go too fast, you play too many cards. You're gonna draw cards here, and remember what we did when we prepared the game. So there's gonna be monster that we're gonna get, like combat cards. So this is gonna have like new monster, and eventually we'll reach the new level, which is the stairway. So eventually, if we draw too many cards fast, there's going to be like a lot of monster, and we have to deal with all of them. So we got to be careful, because when they will attack, if we do not have enough health and armor, we die, and that's game. So with that said, let's start. So I do have 2 action points to play some cards. So first, I'm going to equip the Alchemist knife. So while equipping a card, you can activate it for free. So Alchemist knife to the Stalker. So reason why I choose the Stalker, so there's the Stalker, Crocodile, and Sentinel. I'm going to try to zoom in. So there's all of 3. So this one is pretty easy to kill. This one got like 20, only 10 here, and this one's got only 5. If I kill the Sentinel, that's gonna add like 2 new monster into play. So this is not a cool situation. So this is why I'm not killing it right now. I'm gonna try to focus on the easiest one, and the one that do more damage, which is the case for the Stalker. All right, so let's roll. So that's a total of 15. So the Stalker is dead when the card is took. So there's 2 things that happens when you kill a monster. First, the card becomes an XP, so you can upgrade any stuff here. So I'm going to upgrade my action point. So I do have 1 left, and I need to draw a token from the loot. So this is going to be 5 gold that I do have right now. So I still have 1 action point because I've placed the card right here. So what I will do is use my Alchemist Explosive Potion on the Crocodile. And I've just got a total of 10. I need a total of 20 to kill it. So sadly, nothing happens. So again, just a reminder, this is all or nothing. So it's always health and armor combined. And this is the total amount that you need to get with your dice, which are composed of only 5s and 10s and 15s. And so if you do not succeed, well, the creature, whatever it is, just survives. So that's going to be the same for ourselves. So that's going to be it. So normally I could have like learned something. I'm just going to explain it a little bit later. And yeah, I don't have anything left to do. And I don't want to, because I'm going to have to draw 3 cards right now, which is kind of big. So 1, 2, and 3 and C. So I did draw a combat card. So this one again is the same on both sides. And there's a little here. I'm gonna show you. So there's a little like tornado here. So this is an instant card. So we're just gonna read it. So +1 card on top of the monster draw pile, and draw 1 card under the common draw pile, and remove this combat card. So there, new monster, Wraith. I do have this monster inside, and 1 card to replace the combat card. There you go. I've got Sharp Spike, with which is like something really useful if I do have like a lot of health or a lot of armor. Right now I don't have anything at all because we just started. And discard at the end of their turn. So my turn has ended. I do have all my cards. My maximum numbers is 6. I do have 6 cards in hand. And the Alchemist Explosive Potion says that I take back this card at the very end of my turn. So I put it back in my hand. So now I am at 7. And this is normal. All right. Now, we've done our first turn. So what's going to happen next is that they're going to attack us. So we're going to roll this little dice here. And you can see that they can get the player, the companion, if we have some. If we don't, well, we just get hit. There's like a global hit. There's a miss. And that's it. So let's roll that. That's going to be a global hit. So what happens? Every monster, no matter where they are going to attack us. So that's going to be 2 dice for this one. I'm just going to put them so you can actually understand what is happening. And there you go. And this one. So this one does 1 black die. This one does 2 red. And this one does 2 green. So before rolling, I'm just going to have to take a quick look. So there's some monsters with a little fireball. So these fireballs are abilities. So the Wraith has a -10 armor to attack targets until the end of the enemy's turn. So right now, I am at 25. So let's roll these dice. So that's a total of 25 damage. And again, I'm at 25. So I should be dead if I don't do anything at all. So I do have the starter elixir right here that I could use to save me. I could have equipped, like I just told you before, Aegis of Protection. So this is something I should have learned, so I could have mitigated the damage. So since I didn't, this is my bad. I'm gonna have to remove that to remove 2 red dice from the total. So this is only a total of 10. And since I do have more, well, nothing happens, like I just told you before. Okay, so now it's completed. Their turn has just ended already. So now it's going to be our turn back again. So we do draw 1 event card, and this is an empty barrel. There's nothing in it. And our turn continues. So now I'm just going to put Sandstorm, which is skill. So how skills work. So, and that's right, I can't learn it, but I'm going to explain it anyways. So I have actually 0. I just saw my my stat counter here. All right, so to learn a skill, first you got to take a quick look at the card. So on the little sphere here, there's a color, which this one is actually black. So just to give you another example, there's one here, which is orange. So you gotta take a quick look at the card. So first the sphere, then the icon. So it has to be like this little scroll. This is the same one over here. So you will be able to learn skill and reuse them over turn. So to learn a skill, you have to be you have to get on the card the same color, which will be right now orange or black. And you have to have enough uh, how could I say that? You have to get enough pages in your skill book to learn them. So right now I have like 0, so I can't learn anything. So this is one problem with the Alchemist. You have to get some to eventually get good. So first, I'm gonna try to just use my Alchemist knife for 2. That's gonna be it. And I'm gonna try to attack the Wraith. 15, which is enough to kill it. And I'm going to put it there again. So I'm now at 4. And now here's the combo stuff coming on. I'm just going to take my there 10 gold because I've killed the monster. So now I do have 2 left. So normally in the new game, there's going to be like acrylic cubes to calculate how many action point you have. So I always do that in my head because I'm really used to the game. But if that were your first game, you could have used them to, understand how many is left. So I do have 2 action point left. So I'm gonna equip this card over here, which is the Ring of Knowledge. That's going to give me a bonus of +1 action point and +1 skill point. So I'm going to just equip it by placing the little point of connection here on top of each other. And I'm going to move my stats. There you go. So now I do have 1 action point left, and now I can finally learn something, which is the Sandstorm. So I'm just going to learn Sandstorm here and use my last action point to activate the Alchemist potion again. So that's going to be 2 dice against the crocodile. And I've got 15, which is again not enough. So I can't kill it. I'm going to get back to my maximum number of cards, which is 6. 1, 2, and 3. And I got a tome card here. So this one is new, so I'm just going to put it there. So what it does is that you will read the tome of the current scenario. So I'm not going to do that because I don't want to spoil anything. But you can just check it out on the website. There's an web application there, and everything is narrated. So you can take that or use the camping booklet to just read all the stuff. So with that said, you have to draw 1 card under the common draw pile and apply the effect of the tome. So and remove this card here. And the special effect of the tome is to draw 1 card under the monster draw pile. So this one is like I've just killed a monster. This one is free, and I can place it wherever I want. So I'm gonna place it on the skill section. There you go. And that's it. So I am now at 6 card. I take back my Alchemist potion, and that's gonna be the monster turn. So that's a companion hit. Since I have none, I'm gonna be attacked, and I'm gonna explain you a little trick here. So this is a total of 20, and I do have 45, so they can't kill me. So the little trick that I'm talking about is actually that you can take a quick look at all the damage that they're going to be doing, and you know that the maximum number that you can get is 15 with this die, and the other 2 are 10s. So if I calculate the maximum amount of damage that it can do is 35, which is not enough to kill me no matter what they do because they don't have any special effect or things like that. So we could have just like rolled a die. Here they attack me. Oh, the total amount of damage is not enough. Well, we just skip the part of rolling die. And that's it. So this can save you time and go a little bit faster into the game. All right, so this is the end of their turn. Now it's going to be mine again. So again, an empty chest, so nothing to help me out. Now, I do have a little bit more of variety in my hand. So I got 5, so I got like plenty of stuff to try to kill something. So I'm gonna use this over here, which is a companion. So if I take a, not this one here. So the companions just go over here. So this is like this little paw uh, icon here, and you can only have one companion in play at a time. Except if, like this one over here, if I were the necromancer, it says that these creatures ignore my companion limit in play. So I could have like two monster, and not two monster, two new companion at the same time. So I've just placed it. So what it does is that now if the enemy just hit the companion, they're not gonna hit me. All the attack and the effect is gonna be only like on this companion. So this is really great. This is like really a defensive move. And also the companion that I have can give damage or even special effect. So this one is just doing like a longsword blow. So this is a total of 3 dice, and I'm going to use it against the crocodile. So that's only a total of 10. So that's not enough to kill it. So what I'm going to do is combine some cards. So now the total damage will be just placed aside because we need to remember it. And I'm going to activate my Alchemist explosive potion. And I'm going to add a total of 3 new dice to the amount I just have already here. So now I do have a total of 35, which is much than enough to kill the crocodile. So finally, he's dead. And I'm going to be able to upgrade something else. So, since I know that we're going deeper and that I have a lot of perception, but I will require more, I think I'm going to equip and upgrade more perception. Now that this is completed, um, I did use 5. Yep, so that's going to be the end of my turn. So I need to draw 1 card, and I've killed a monster. So just to be fair, I need to draw 1 token, draw 1 card, and now we can see, whoop, we can see that the next card here is the stairway. So this is why it's rectoversal. This is why it's on both sides. This is to help you try to understand where you're at in the dungeon and try to figure out if you need to slow down your pace or if you just like wish to go a little bit faster in it. So I have all my cards. I'm taking back the Alchemist potion, and now we can roll this die. And this is a miss. This is the first time it happens. So I need to discard 2 cards from my hand, and the enemy doesn't attack us. So I'm gonna remove Fire Arrow and Sharp Spike. So it's not that bad. Problem is, now I do have like much less cards in my hand, so I'll need to draw cards. So I'll need to get and go deeper. All right, so that's gonna be it. This is the end of the enemy turn. My turn back again. So I do have a Spectral Elixir. So this is a new side quest that I have. So I can only have 1 side quest at a time. And this one, I need to kill a monster with more than 7 action point, blue action point, to place Spectral Elixir into my XP zone. So this is really cool. This is like a second XP if I kill something really strong. So hopefully we're going to be able to use that. So now I'm going to equip and learn this one. I'm going to equip and learn Fear of Flesh, and I'm going to activate it. I don't have to activate any cards that I place into my skill zone. So the only thing that I need to do, like placing a card is free, but if I want to use it, I need to spend the amount of action point on the card. But I need to have the limit checked. So I have 2 skills that I can learn, not much. So this is great. I have everything here. So I'm gonna activate Fury Flesh for 1. So I'm getting at 4. And I do 5 damage. So this is barely enough to kill this sentinel here. So this one is removed. And now there's 2 new monsters. So we've got 2 new monsters from the Bestiarian Forbidden spells. So this one is the Harpy. She's going to get a bonus of +2 sight for every monster in play. So this one is at 8. So I'm at 5. So this is not enough to see her. And this one is really hard. This one is a Black Beast. So he's getting +1 to all enemies as long as Black Beast is in play. So he's got only 1 side, but he's got a total of 75 that we need to do to kill it. We do have a lot of damage, so I think we'll be fine. But yeah, this one is really hard to kill. So we just spent 1 action point. I did kill the Sentinel, so this is again another gold. And now 4 action point. I think I'll have to keep everything, or maybe, oh, maybe I could do that. Yes. Yes. I'm going to do that. So something new again to explain. So there's the mule over here that we just never used again since the beginning of the game, but we can trade cards with it. We can also decide to take a card and just remove it from the zone and pick a new card from the top of the common draw pile and change it. But we won't do that. So what I'm going to do is just like take Firewall here and give the pulverization for now. So that's going to be it. And now that's going to be the end of my turn. So I need to draw a total of 2 cards to get back to 6. 1, 2. And I will replace these special cards here because we've got a stairway, which is the first time that we have. And same thing for the portal. So all recto-verso cards are just always replaced by a new card under the common draw pile. So the stairway here, we have to, this one was picked first, so we're gonna just resolve it first. So we have to decide where we go. So yeah, I think it's right under. Yeah, great. I'm gonna place it down here, so I'll be able to show you. So with the quest and event expansion, we can select between which which path we'd like to take. So if we go onto the left side, we go into the crypt. Right now we're on the graveyard. So we go into the crypt, and if we want to go into the catacombs on the right, we can. The difference is that on the catacombs, all the monsters have a bonus of +5 health, and on the crypt, they have a total of +1 perception, +1 sight. So since I'm already struggling with the perception because of the RP, I'm gonna put the catacombs, and I'll put this that here. So I already draw a card to replace it, so we're good with that. I'm just gonna place the stairway under it. And last thing I need to do is to activate the catacombs. So we need to draw 2 monster from top of the pile. So we've got a salamander and a bishop. This is really bad. All right. And that's it for the location cards. Finally, we go with the town portal. So place it back here. Move that. So the town portal. So this is from the loot and merchant expansion. So what happens is that we go into the town portal, we go back to town, and we can finally spend all the money that we got. So we're gonna draw a total of 3 cards on top. And this one, it was the first one. This is the second. And this is the third. All the rest is placed on top again. And I'll try to zoom in. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fine. So we've got the potion of acid here, potion of iron skin, and studded armor. So you can see already that there's like a little number on top of each. So this is their cost. So I do have a total of 30 gold here. So I can spend 30 gold to buy the first one or the second one. Sadly, the last one cannot be buy. I could sell some items. It's always 2 cards to pick 1 token or 1 card if you're playing with the cards. And you can also buy the first on top here for 30 gold, and you don't know what's going to be. Or if we're not liking any of these cards, we can just put them back into the discard pile and draw 3 new cards. So I'm just going to take a quick look because we do have something really special with the bishop over here. So the bishop has a special ability that is all player cannot activate defense card as long as bishop is in play. So this is really, really annoying because there's a lot of monsters that are going to do a lot of damage and we might die. So we do have a lot of defense card actually into my hand. I just like trade the firewall just before. So what I might need to do is to maybe get like the potion of iron skin so I can try to replicate with a potion instead of a defense card. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use all my gold to buy the potion of iron skin that I'm just adding at all my cards in hand. This is normal if I end up with more than the usual card that I have because the turn is already completed. We're just like finishing the effects from the different cards that we just draw. So that's going to be it. But I can't buy anything else. I can't do anything else except one thing. When you're in the town portal, you can trade as many times as you wish with the mule or other players. So I could trade cards to eventually get something good in my hand. So I'm taking a look. So I'm going to take back the pulverization here and place the war staff that I don't need. And yeah, that will be it. Perfect. So now these 2 cards we will place into the discard pile. And there we go. So now this is the end of our turn. So that's going to be their turn. So this is a global hit, of course. So again, I'm just going to show you a little bit more like visually what they're doing. So again, you understand what is happening. So all of these dice are coming from these different monsters. So we're just going to take them back. and combine them. And just before doing so, we need to take care of the fireball effect. So there's the salamander that has one. So we need to discard 2 cards from our hand. So before doing that, we can roll the damage. And this is a total of 40, 50, 60 damage. So they're killing me. They're killing the Skeleton King. Knight, sorry, not King. And I can defend myself. Because all players cannot activate cards. So I'll need to use the starter elixir here. And this one is removed here. So I'm going to be safe. But the skeleton knight here is removed because he's dead. And that's it. That's the end of their turn again. Starting a new turn. -1 learn skill. Trap chess. Great. The game is against me. So I'm going to remove Sandstorm. I'm taking back. There you go. They're so hard to roll, so this has to be fixed. Perfect. So now at 15. Exactly. Great. Oops. That's a talk of mine. So perfect. So now it's my turn. Let's kill Bishop as fast as we can, so we can finally defend ourselves. So I do have 5 action point. What I'll do is equip Guardian, and he's gonna attack for me with 5 dice. Bishop. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is only 10. This is like the worst roll ever. And I do have 1 left, so I'm gonna activate Fury Flesh, and whatever I get a -10 armor, so he's dead. So thankfully, I'm gonna put it here, so I'm getting up at 6. And do I have something else that I can do? I don't think so. Let's just keep everything. So I did kill 1 monster. Then goal. And now I need to draw cards back. So this is 2 cards. 1, 2. So again, a new combat card. So we're putting 1 back. This is horror. So all players cannot use their weapons. I don't have any onto the red point of connection, so I'm good. And we've got Tome 3. So Tome 3 is a special effect that does not add any location bonus to the monster until the end of our turn. And what do we have here? Finally, something good. Noble Alloys. So this is card from the Alchemist here. This is our first one. So we get +2 poison to our next attack for each potion activated during this turn. So not super great, but not super bad too. Because every time that now we're going to activate our Alchemist explosive potion, gonna add a bonus of +2. And if I had the other potion in my hand, if I had selected this one instead of the Alchemist knife, I could have get another +2. So this would have been like really, really cool. Anyway, so now I did took all the cards here, and that's gonna be the enemy turn. This is a player hit. So this is 3, 4, and I'm still missing 1. So all of these dice together, -2 cards in hand, 20, 30, 40 damage. So I'm dead if I don't do anything again. And what do I do? I think I'm just gonna use firewall. I'm doing firewall to save myself, and that's gonna be it. So I'll get one little red die to my next attack. So ambush. Yeah, the game is clearly against me. What's next? Cyclop. If there are less than 3 enemies, all enemies ignore the armor. Great. So, for each card, how many do we have? 2 cards only. All right, nothing is at 7, which is actually 8. I'm gonna equip that. So, first thing first, we're gonna equip a perfect topaz. This is something here. Sorry about that. So perfect topaz. This is something I never covered again in this game. So this is an enchantment. So I can equip it on any of the other item. You can see there's on top and on the bottom. There's like the reminder of what it is. So when you put the card under any items to socket it, you can see what the other bonus you'll get. So I'm going to put it on the Ring of Knowledge. So you can only equip one enchantment if there's only one icon. If there's 2 icons, that's going to be 2 enchantment. And if you've got none, well, like the Alchemist knife here, you can't put any enchantment on it. So now what it does is that -1 card in my hand. So I'm getting back to 6, which is great. And another action point. So I'm now at 7. And now that I'm at 7, but I've used 2, I still have 5 left. So I'm going to finally learn pulverization and try to destroy something. And I think that will be the salamander first. So this is 4 dice plus 3 because I have at least 7 action point. And I'm gonna have the firewall here. So I'm gonna just remove this card here. So I need to get a total of 35 because we're in the catacombs. And I think if I remember correctly, we did draw the tome card just the turn before. So this is going to hand. So only 30. And we've got more than that. We've got a total of 55. So Salamander is dead. What do we do? So if I have something, I could do that. So let's continue with the action point. I'm now at 8. I do have 3 left. And this was only pulverization that we used. So now I can use the Guardian attack to kill something else. I'm going to kill the Cyclop or the Horror. The Cyclop. He's got 5 dice. So this one here. I'm going to activate for 1 my Alchemist potion. So this is 3 dice here. I'm going to activate Fury Flash for 1. This is another die. And I can... Oh, this could be great too. Should I use it or not? I'm going to try with just that one. So, actually, I changed my mind. I'm not going to attack this Cyclop. Less than 3. So this is 2. So we're good. If we I'm gonna try the horror because the Cyclops, I fear that I'm not gonna get enough damage. Same for Black Beast. I can attack the RP, so let's go with the horror. So how much? 30 minus 10. You still have 15 armor, so it can't kill it. This is bad, but not as that bad. And I did kill something. I forgot to draw something there. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 cards, and taking back my Alchemist potion. So I have a cool dodge card, which is really nice. I'll be able to try to ignore the damage, and that's gonna be it. So now the enemy turn. Global hit. So 3 more. There you go. Oh my god. 15, 60, 70, 85 damage. So of course I'm gonna use my dodge. And can I save this one? 85. No. So I'm losing my Great Guardian in front of me. This is bad. So I'm getting back to 5 cards in hand since I'm losing the special effect that he gave me. So now, what happens? Side quest. Nah, I don't want it. So this is artifact. I could have accumulate 2 artifact, not artifact, 2 enchantment under this card, and I will be able to place it on any of the different items that I have. This would have been great, but I don't have any enchantment, and I do prefer to get 1 more XP if I do kill a monster with more than 7 action points. So, with that said, now is my turn. So what do? Do I kill the Cyclops, Black Beast, Horror? The Horror is not that bad. Cyclops, again, is what matters the most. So I do have hate. So that's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe 0, but I think I'm just going to keep it. So let's try this. So I'm using Ice Arrow. So I didn't explain that again, so I'm just going to try to explain it really fast to you. So you can use any type of skills. So there's no like limitation about it. So I can use Ice Arrow, which is from the Hunter. I cannot learn it, but I can use it. And if I do use any cards that is not learn, I will just place it back into the discard pile. So these all become one shot. So that's going to be a total of 3 cards. 3 dice. This one is going to be 4 plus 3. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 2 plus 2 green die. This is going to be removed. And now I'm trying to kill the Cyclops. So now of course the tome effect is done. So he's a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 75. I need to do 75 damage. Damn, that's a lot. My rolls suck. 30, 40, 45. Really bad. What else can I do? I think I had like 1 left. 45. I need like 3. This is stupid. I'm not gonna do anything right now. So this is not enough to kill it. I'll need to stick around again. Let's change this card. And let's remove this one and see what's on top. Infravision potion. This is cool. I might be able to finally kill the RP, which is far behind. So let's go back to our total amount, which is 5. So thankfully, we did manage to temporize. So there's no other card that will be drawn. Monster turn. That's 4, 2, 3 here. Of course, their roll is good, not mine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70. And I'm just going to use this one. So that's going to be a total of 5 dice that I can ignore from one attack. So I'm going to, of course, use it on the Cyclops. So this is a total of 5 dice that I can remove, which is 45 damage total at my advantage. So this is 10, 30 damage. Not enough to kill me. But it's not going great. Now, my turn. Finally, something. Hero Corpse, +1 on top of the merchant draw pile. Oh. Talisman of Denial. Ignore an effect of an enemy in play on the enemy's turn. This card may be equipped simultaneously with an object equipped on blue or purple. So I'm going to equip it, man. That's so cool. This one goes into the middle of here. So this is a new item from the Bestiary and Forbidden Spells. So there's some items that usually that was just like on top of each of the corner. So now you can have more variant. All right. Now, so I do have 6 left. 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do the same combo, that's what I'll do. Same combo. But now with that. So I'm going to take the Infravision Potion. I'm going to activate it. But first, just before that, I'm going to use my perk, which is scientific research. So this is +1 under the common draw pile for each potion you have in hand. And I do have 3. So that's 3 free cards. I'm going to take them. Perfect. So these are all bad cards, but that's not that bad. So first, let me see. So we have Out of Control here. So if your maximum amount of action point is greater than the action point of the enemy in sight, it activates its attack against one monster in sight or out of sight. This can be really cool. So for 1, I'm going to use it. And I'm going to make the Cyclops attack the RP. This is a total of 30. Bang. RP is dead by the Cyclops. Take that. And, well, even if that's an attack of his, I did the Out of Control. So this is 1/5 gold. And now I can place another card. So I've used only 1 + 2. So this is 3. So I still have 5 left. I'm going to learn more stuff. And I'm going to... What do I do? Yeah, let's learn this. Perfect. Now I do have 5 left. But I'm wondering, because if I do kill the horror, because I think I can, the Cyclop effect might... Oh no, I don't care about it. Because I've got the Talisman of Denial, so I don't care about his effect. So we good. We can kill the horror. Perfect. So what I'll do is pulverization. This is 7 dice. So I still have still have 2 left. So I'm gonna use uprooting for a total of 3 plus Fury Flesh. Uprooting does like 3 dice if you have no weapons on the red. So this is actually cool because I do have no weapons. All right, I need a total of 60. 4, 5, 60. Bang. It's dead. And let's draw something else. 10 gold. And let's place it here into our skill zone because I want to learn more stuff. And that's going to be it for my turn. So I do have, again, 5 cards in hand, and I'm just going to temporize this again because if there's more monster, I might be dead because I don't have any, like, I have like 1 small potion to defend myself, but I think that's not going to be enough. So let's temporize. Now, Black Beast and Cyclop. 4 plus 5. 45 damage. So, and they don't use the special effect here. And oh, I totally forgot. I don't know why, but I do have like 10 more armor, so I'm supposed to be at this one. So this is how many? 45. So this is barely enough. So I do I could get killed, but thankfully I've got a special potion that I've just bought, which is the potion of Iron Skin. So I'm gonna use and activate this card. So a special thing is that the cards from other set, which is actually coming from the merchant, is supposed to be discarded into the merchant discard pile. You gotta be careful about that. I don't think I misplayed here. So that's it for the monsters. Now it's gonna be my turn again. Another side quest. Oh man, I'm gonna do this one. I can accomplish this one. Would have liked to, but I need to kill something with 7 and I don't have any. So I'm gonna equip, accept the treasure side quest. So I need to accumulate 20 gold under treasure. If I do accomplish that, I can draw 1 merchant card and remove this card. So I already have 20. Boop. So this one is completed. And now I can draw a new card. Oh, and we've got the strongest companions from the game, which is the whole beer. And of course, this is coming straight from Dungeon and Dragon because I do like this license. I do like this game. Pardon. So that's going to be added into my hand. And I'll need 1 more action point to actually equip it because I don't have enough because it's costing 9. So I'm gonna this one is actually really good to kill like 1 target. Deny death. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let's remove the wizard staff. Place it here. And let's remove ruby gemstone. There. And draw 1 more card. Finally done. Now it's the monster turn. Companion hit, which is the same. So that's going to be 4 plus 5. And reroll that again. 10, 20, 35. Which is not enough to kill us. Perfect. Now's our turn. Earn -1 cards from your hand and +1 under the common draw pile. What do I do? These are good. This one is really good, but I think we'll be fine. And 1 card from under. Oops. We have water bending. Okay. All right, so now it's our turn. And we can destroy the Cyclops, I believe. So let's use the pulverization. I do have 1 action point left. So I'm... Oh, if I do that... Maybe I should do that. All right, I'm going to do this. So that's going to be 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2. So see, we are getting more and more damage because we're getting stronger. And I will try to destroy the Cyclops now. And we did manage to destroy the Cyclops with 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. So this is our first 100. This is great. So the Cyclops is dead. I'm going to draw 1 from this one here, 5 gold. And we're going to place it finally into our action points. We're back. Not back, but we're now at 9. So we'll be able to equip our Albeer, which is awesome. So that's going to be it. And I do need to draw 1 card. And sadly, this is a stairway. So, stairway. Where are we going? So we do have... so we're at the catacombs. So the cave is not available. I'm just going to place that here. So we can go into the caves because we took the right path. So we can select between the mines or the pits. If we go into the pits, the monster is going to have more health. And if we go into the mines, that's going to be a little bit more of perception. And we're not having any trouble with perception. So this is where we're going to go. We're not going to have more health, but a little bit of perception. And now there's 2 new monsters, which are from the original game. And this is the Dark Elf over here and the Cave Troll. And we've got our Black Beast since the very beginning. So with that, that's going to be the enemy turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Companion hit. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. There you go. Up 4 here and another 4. So hopefully that's going to be a bad roll. If not, we can maybe try to save ourselves, but who knows what's going to happen. 40, 55, 60, 70. Can we ignore the effect? Yes, we can. So we've got 50. Is that right? 4, 60, 70. We have nothing left. We're dying. Oh no, we didn't manage to, sadly, and this was going so well. God, this is game. This is the game. So sadly we can't do anything to defend ourselves. I think we used too many potions or stuff like that. Maybe I should have like gone into a little bit more of armor and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So just for fun, what if I took the Taunt Portal? What would have happened? Could have had like any potions. I could have the potion here of fortification. So I should have went deeper. But sadly I didn't. And we're dead. So well, anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this run. Sadly we didn't manage to finish it, but well, I think actually I didn't want to explain all the game, but I did. So this is just like imprinted in me. So I'm always trying to explain the game while playing, because I don't like to just like play the game without explaining anything, especially when I'm recording. But anyway, so yeah, let's just switch in. All right. So I do hope that you enjoyed this little run. Maybe I'm gonna do another one, but for now, that's gonna be it. And yeah, so if you like, again, you can always check it out on the hellbringergame.com/linktree. There's all the links of the different social media of the game. Again, I'm doing all alone, so thank you very much if you ever support me on the GameFound page right now. And yeah, I hope actually that you really like the little stat counter. Again, this is a prototype, so there's sometimes like it's pretty clunky, but when that's gonna be fixed, actually I really like it. It's really easy to just track it down, and I think with the action point cubes that I don't have, that's gonna be even easier to calculate everything. So that's gonna make like the game really optimal to a point where it's really easy to play and not forget anything. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye bye.